Snappy has floated into CT. They're making their way out Cat, and there's the long push from Madden. Damage done to Sin. And they're in. Oh, Pius has been gooshed down here as well. Tabson will pick him up, and the bomb should be going down momentarily. 4 on, make it 3 on 5 retake situation now.
Tabson hit that while running across behind Kiddo. It looked like he was going to make first contact. Snappy, good headshot to Sin. That would have been a kill either way, but he was the low HP player, so it's not that much of a loss for Big. They can certainly compensate that with some firepower. Snappy's going to follow it to get Tabson as well, though. Searson, trade, Dia and Valda, 2-on-1 in favor of Ence, but they have no kits and they've got to get to the site quickly. A bit of armor to work with, but not on the head. No helmets, and that allows Searson to hit the first shot. He was a talking point on the desk. Might be a talking point to start out this game. Runs out of ammo. They both have to jump off it, but he might be able to back up. He's going to hold this. Jump, first Glock. That's why it's useful. Flashes and smokes. Some bias already spotting and taking the first shot. The headshot into Keto. Volda's above this as they look toward him, but he can't see in the smoke. Some bias is going to get another. They're getting stalled out massively, and Volda's going to go to work. The second round bye, as always, is menacing, and the scout is looking more and more viable. It fell out of favor after the jump shotting nerf, which I think was necessary, but man, it has become so viable with SMGs around it again. And then the bait will hopefully play out in his favor, but he's got to get there soon. They're already around the corner. Flash is going to catch out his teammate as well as anyone else. That fell apart. Pius didn't stay committed. He does make up for it by getting 2, but they still lose long, and that means they've lost the A-bomb site entirely. And Diaz forced forward. Good find. Needs to be ready for the second. Couldn't do it, but he pushed Keto down to 2. He nearly did. And this gives Valda a chance, but he's going to be held off by Molotov. That'll allow him to just sit and wait it out a little moment longer, though, because he's not in a rush as of yet. He has a kit to work with. Doesn't have any nades, though. First shot's easy. Kiddo gone. That was 2 HP, so it didn't matter. Crimbo's yet to get a kill in this, though, and he's going to need one now if he wants to clutch it, and he's going to be held on the shutout even longer by Valda.
But Pius's AWP is on the opposite side of the map. Still going to find out Keto coming mid to B, but it's on Dycha and Madden to lock this down. Tucked in, spam away, multi-kill. Another round here looking perfect. That is just a shutout. All 5 staying alive. This is a great-looking Ence today.
And partly due to Ence's passive setup, but there's 9 seconds. They need to get that bomb down now.
Dim?
And Sin, inside spawn, has cut off Dia. So Snappy gets ever closer. But another bomb plant. That's the thing with this scoreline. There's been 4 retakes that have already been successful with defuses from Ence, and they're going to try and get another one here as Madden, no Sin, still down in CT spawn, removes him. Now they have a rite of passage. Tabson stuck on the platform, but nails the first shot, follows up with good spray control in the second, and Searson walks out, misses the shot, but they know Madden is stuck on the ramp. He's going to get around the corner. Careful, lad. He's not reloaded, though, and Tabson with an AK. Oh, my God. I was about to say should win this out. Tapping bomb, he knows Searson needs to peek. He needs to peek now. He opens the angle, and I think he has the time. I think he's actually done this. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be so close. He does. That's incredible.
Looking for his 3rd kill.
Madden already wrapping back with that smoke as well. To see if he can get an angle. Once again, the A site under threat. No bomb plant this time, though. 13 seconds. They've got to go quick about this. Crimbo. He's able to hit Dia. Pius still waiting. Does he go? He goes. He goes into a 1-on-1. 10 HP for Crimbo. So pistol for Pius, but a headshot angle. Still needs to hit it. Always missed the jump. That's going to knock him down to the spawn. He goes for the jump shot because why not? It's a pistol. He can. He knows he's low. He knows he's been tagged. Tries again and again, but not the 3rd. He swings out. Crimbo's going to finally win that round for Big. 10-3. Didn't spot Crimbo. That's a problem because Snappy thinks it's safe and he walks out. Pius gets the shot in return, and I'm pretty sure he would have heard Snappy, or excuse me, Valda down below. He did. Sin makes no mistake. Steps wide. Hits the shot, but they didn't know that Pius was also transitioning. As he falls back to the site, he gets a second on top of it, so it's a 2-on-2 because that gets pulled. But Kito and Searson to try and win out this round. Bomb, obviously, with them at long. Dia in the open. Lineup, hit both.
I won't expect this.
Hit both, and that means Madden can do the same peak, same lineup. He's got Madden down to 19, this kiddo, but he's also low himself, and with a smoke out, Madden just sprays into it with a USP.
Note Crimbo's flashes. He'll be able to flash over to assist, and here we go. Oh, the molly wasn't needed. He's already dead. Cancel the flashes. That's not going to help a whole lot.
Not at all. Sin trying to keep his head down and stay in this, but can't. They find him easily because he's got nowhere to go. And Tabson back in, finds 1. Damage on a 2nd, but Searson the only one left, and it looks like Ence are going to find a 13th convincingly and quickly.
Now let's see if Ence can convert a long take on an anti-force. We mentioned the scouts before. Oh, lordy. Maybe not at all. Never mind. They haven't really gone long. They've gone short, and they've taken so much damage. This is some wild stuff. I didn't think it would go down like this because they got long control, then they immediately pivoted short. So Big have owned this. Big have absolutely owned this.
So second half in a row then, because they won the first one and got second rounded, and then it was back and forth a bit to recover.
Yeah, forced by wars for both these teams. So I think for Valda, he's not going to be able to get anything done here. Might just have to back off and consider the save, but Quito will find him, force them back and corral them elsewhere. But Ence need to go for contact. They only have a molly here, so as they walk in, Sid needs to hit a couple of shots. The first is good. There's the smoke.
Slides out, couldn't do it. They knew he was against that wall. They saw where the smoke came from. Quito still trying to get into position. He's going to wait at the doors for his teammates to rotate over. They've still got a long way to go. So, oh my goodness, they let him walk in. There's two inside of the site. They thought they had default. He does a great job, Kiddo, because now he's giving his teammates a chance. What a shot, though. Searson pulls back onto Snappy. That was only 1 HP, mind you, but still it was tough to hit. Madden wins it out, 14 for Ence.
Good heads-up play from Madden, not giving him a chance to reposition right there. So
Corner smoked across. Elevator position for Crimbo with Tabson over above. He'll call when they get closer. Incendiary now is the right time. That's going to push them against the wall. It means it's easier to line up if they go through that smoke. Dia's already got Tabson down, though. Searson's the next in line here, and he's already been tagged once. He's missed the shot. That gives Sunpius a chance. P250 bomb's going to go down, and it's the advantage for Ence. Nades will do what they can to soften them up before they arrive. It's worked out because Sin has Madden, but he's dinked as well. Ran out of ammo and jumped.
Oh,
he jumped and gave it to you. I think so as well. That mouse wheel was primed and ready, and it just shot him off into space. It's going to shoot this round and game into orbit. It's 16-9. Like, we always thought there was more potential than we saw, and Volda kind of ended up being in that position later on, but now is back on a roster that has had enough success to show his skill.
I like Dycha. I called you Alex. Sorry, Matt.
That's fine.
Yeah. These Ence guys are funny guys.
Well. They're nice guys, too. I like them. Yeah. Oh, Searson's got Madden. They've tons of utility no matter what for this bomb. 2 versus 5. Tough positions to still get back into, and that's why you've got headshot angles and you've got a vent bait about to happen, so they should be able to isolate these stairs. Sunpius backed off. Volda went a little bit too early. Sunpius had to leave the scene of the crime to go create another, and this is exactly the point. Look at this 2v5 with the bomb down, and it's all on to Crimbo. He's going to open the door, and Volda's going to get shot out of it. You're right, he does. He's inside of it. I don't know that Sunpius has the angle, but he finds it, and they hold it. It's 6-2. I think in-game leaders and coaches as well, they both have an obligation beyond just the game, and that is balancing the personalities.
Sure.
Because morale is hugely important, and it's not like certain team sports. Look at that. What just happened?
It was only with a USP, so that was the least investment.
Just literally walked down behind them like they weren't even ready for it. Now they're going to get caught out by Crimbo, who's up above. He's going to double as well. Hang on, Big's just pulling them. They're everywhere. They have the whole map. They're like a pack of bees.
Let's see, they're going to try top again. This time out the hut. Dycha with the Tech 9 in hand, bounces his head off the door, and so much space here. It's just going to wrap around Quito. That's real easy. Now Sin needs to defend. Dycha's got 2. Nobody even accounted for him.
Flash goes through and in. Searson with the AWP is going to follow in Tabston's wake. And hopefully he'll create a wake, create destruction into the site, because right now Thea is still on 82 HP. Hasn't had to move, and it is. Oh my god, that's a heck of a wake. It's a tidal wave. They'll get the defuse on this. It's going to be 6-4.
Okay, unfortunately they did have a kit here on Crimbo. You can also see one spilled out there on the site. So
that is actually kind of nuts. But also, yeah, I mean, it is nuts now because we have 24. We had the pause when he kind of, oh my god, did you just literally bounce a flash off his teammate's head? That worked out super well. But it's going to work out for Crimbo because he's just going to slaughter them, having not been blinded by that. But it's kind of...
I want to go top again here.
Smoke down, massive gap because it extinguishes the flames. That's going to favor Volda, and it is up top we go with Volda opening up on Tabson as well. Quito doubles up, though, in return and behind the silos, and one of which was the man who found the entries. But Snappy seems fine to do it himself. And it's all on Searson, 1-on-3. Smoke down, he knows there's a gap so he can push through, but Sunpius holds the off angle, 7-7.
And, well, Julie's at dawn. They weren't even drawn.
Wow, Tabson just destroyed Dia. Bust out the vent, but that doesn't mean they're going that way. In fact, they want to go right through. They want to. This is an interesting tactic. Do they run to secret now? They're just trying to run off everyone one-on-one before the rotations can come in. Forget the bomb site. Let's just use a mob squad mentality. Doesn't pay off entirely, though. Madden able to slow that down, and now they'll go back inside to plant the bomb. But they did certainly cause chaos. Snappy Doolies can't hit anything with them. Tabson looking sharp to start off this pistol. Sunpius, though, up to the task, it seems. Has it down to a one-on-one. Taps it as well. Sin has to peek either way, and Sunpius nails that. Welcome to Ence, big brother.
Wow, what a round. They have 2 smokes, so they could smoke off Squeaky and Hut Door or get a smoke on the bomb to try and make this one a little bit more jarring. But first, they have to take some contact, and, oh, Sin's given up his spot.
I don't know if he spotted both yet, though. He knows they're there now. He has to. Diaz forced his aim off of it, though. And Searson, does he get the information that there's 2? I don't know if they... I'm still not convinced they spotted the second one in Rafters. He only spotted 1 based on the fact that he saw the headshot. Now he knows he's on top of the hut. Searson just waiting it out. Smoke on top of it's going to hold this. Going to hold it the whole way through. There's 2 smokes. Searson's lost it. He's lost the angle, but he gets it back now. Imagine it will go toward the vent right now. And it's an off angle with Dia on Turnpike as well. Snappy's able to avoid and follow up. He's got Searson out of Dia, though. They read that play, but a Molotov will hold them off the bomb. They have to push all the way through the lower sights. Searson, good shot. Madden on the flank, though, but they've got to push down from the bottom and get back. And Sunpius is in great position with the AWP. Now they have control of the bomb. They may have had lower, but they had to go all the way through. Tabson, good start, doesn't matter. He can't finish it out with the second bullet, and it is 15 rounds for Ence. They don't hurry up because that back 2 smokes, exactly that, were about to dissipate, and as it did, he spots out Sin. So a bit too slow to gather themselves after throwing those smokes, trying to be silent, and now he knows for certain that they were heading outside. Dia gets the warning. The alarm bells will go off. He baits out a few shots, though, as he ducks underneath the aim. Does Tabson, but Kiddo as well will walk in, slaughtered by 2. It's Dia that will eventually go down, and the smoke, the incendiary on toward the silo. Bomb not planted, and the game and series over. Ence are legends in Rio.
Huge stuff here from Ence. You can see the celebration now.